Right when I started the live, here, yo. Like the bus like just turned like right when I started the live. Like that shit felt like an attack, you know? But this is how in tune I am with what's taking place on the planet. Like because I'm aware of the detriment to all children, the genocide of the educational system, I get offended when I see a school bus. I don't see a school bus the way I seen a school bus when I was younger and stuff, you know? And that hurts a lot, you know, but I mean that's why everything is happening right now, right? You know, it's a lot of the stuff deemed as regular reality that's kind of hazardous towards everybody, right? That system has even been detrimental for the complex cell, you know? Let's be real right now. All family, no matter whatever your race is, whatever your species is, you should have food and development for your child. You know what I mean? All at least like 1 through 9. You know what I'm saying? Before any other species, anybody else is around that kid. Like I was talking with somebody about this yesterday. I was talking with a Latino guy yesterday about this, and we was talking about it, and we was having a good talk amongst other professional people that was walking by and stuff. And he was hearing everything I was. He's like, I agree. He's like, this shit is crazy. I'm just because of the you know the energy hitting the planet. People are thinking about these things now, and the whole curveball about it. He was just like, man, you right. Like he was because I was telling him how I was like, you know, you think about it when your kids are at school, right? What are you doing? You're at work, right? Bingo, you know. So you're not even. But basically, what I'm saying is that if you didn't have to work, if we wasn't a monetary system, and they was taking our kids, well, they probably wouldn't be doing it because they do that further to brainwash. So you don't even see working on your own planet where everything is in abundance for everybody as a problem, you know. But literally, if you're gonna have to go to work while your kids are going to school, you would see it literally that much more so for what it is. Like, wait, you would want to be around your kid that much more because you're not doing nothing. But the fact that you're going to work and you're paying for stuff that you shouldn't, this ideology, right? You're thinking about it from a standpoint of a person controlling like the very valuable first years of your child's growth and development, and them being away from you for them 7 hours or whatever. You're not even looking at it like for what it is because you're at work, you know? One of the biggest curveballs, you know? Shit is wicked out here, y'all. And that shit is enforced, you know? Just like the work is damn near enforced too, because it's like you really think about it. Nobody says that you're forced to go to work, but if you don't go to work or you don't have a job, what comes after that, right? Poverty, homelessness. You're in a monetary system, so you damn near could say that's enforced too. You can might as well say it, because it's gonna hit damn near the same way, right? Let's be real right now, y'all. I just be saying stuff to spark y'all mind, man. Stuff that y'all should already be thinking about yourselves, you know. As where we are, where we're at with it. You know what I'm saying? As this shit is crashing more by the day. You know, you should already be thinking about this shit yourself. You should already be seeing this shit. You know? If you're not seeing this shit, you should ask yourself, how come you didn't? And you should see that as a problem. You know? I'm not gonna lie, that made me better. I called my Brit. She ain't answering shit. For all I know, she could have been on here and heard me say like I'm about to call and got nervous as shit for all I know. But that's my baby though. I swear to God, that's my baby, y'all. That is my baby. Like as soon as I get myself straight and everything, she's not even gonna recognize me how good I'm gonna be looking. I'm not even gonna lie. My facial hair, everything gonna be fresh. My rocks gonna be in my hair, gonna be done. I'm gonna put, I got this little hole in my teeth right there and shit. I'm gonna get that fixed. Cause I never had a cavity my entire life, y'all. And I had my first cavity and then I had to get it proved, right? So this man was talking to me about something called a bridge, and I never got back and got it because my baby mother set me up in 2020. And I had like a covering over it and it fell out when I was eating. So now I don't have that on it. So I gotta get that, I guess, and get like I forget whatever the shit is, but I basically gotta get an implant instead of a bridge because it's better. But yeah, my teeth gonna be fixed all the way. Even how my tooth kind of goes over like slightly in the front, I'm gonna fix it also. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a retainer, and that's gonna fix that. Like 6 months to a year, whatever. My two front teeth in the front will be completely straight. I'm gonna get my teeth whitened for the first time in my life. I never got my teeth whitened. Yeah, like I'm gonna be looking like me. I'm gonna be looking like him. Watch. And not to say it like that, but because everybody likes what they like, even no matter what, you know. There's somebody for everybody. But it's gonna sound cocky and shit, but it's not gonna be too much females that's leaning towards not looking my way once they see me at like my best, you know, like looking like my best and stuff. Because y'all gotta realize this system is detrimental as shit. So the moment you, like I said, this shit is so detrimental. The moment you start lacking financially, that's like the moment you're not gonna be looking like how you're normally looking, because everything is gonna be affected as like a punishment, you know, like as a punishment, like everything. And that's one of the things that I don't like about this shit, that makes this shit so detrimental and whatnot, you know, because how is something that bad like that? You feel me? Why does a person deserve the why does a person deserve to be in such forms of lack just because like they're struggling financially? I'm just so tired of that, y'all. Like, that shit done hurt me so much, y'all. And I've been up and down, like, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't like me in this area, because like they know they wouldn't be able to go through what I did. Like, these niggas seen me in this same position without a kid, right? They didn't see me pop up, like I said, fresh as shit. 740 BMW, 19s in the back, executive class, 18s in the front. You get what I'm saying? System in hand, all of that. Like, niggas see me and then niggas like, what the fuck? Custom tags. Niggas like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's that same homeless guy I seen. Now he fresh. He got this BM. What the fuck is going on? Like people, you can tell that people don't want you to be successful. And they don't want you to have a thriving spirit. They don't want you to have a thriving spirit if you're not going with the way everybody's going towards stuff. You get what I'm saying? I know, I've noticed that. And you know, people can say whatever about me. I might be negative at times. I might have my trauma. I might wild out here and there. But I know that y'all know, man, what I'm saying is some real shit. I know y'all know what I'm saying is some real shit. I know y'all know that shit. Y'all like, yeah, he got trauma and stuff. He gotta get that help with that and all of that. But I know y'all know I'm saying some real shit. I know I'm not crazy, you know? I know I'm not, like, it's just like, you know, when certain stuff has been going on so long and it hasn't been being questioned, or people been quieted that's been questioning it, that stuff all of a sudden doesn't get questioned no more. You hear what I'm saying? And it's like an understood silent rule that everybody's aware of to like not say whatever it is about those things. You know, a lot of stuff fit that category. So you really got to think about it from that standpoint, in which I'm telling y'all about like the people like quiet in these type of things and how this certain stuff is conducted. You hear what I'm saying? Look, they coming with the helicopter already. Look, I've been seeing these a lot, y'all. Look. Damn, he went past the thing. Hold on, he's coming back up. Look, I've been seeing them a lot. They've been coming, them helicopters, y'all. Them helicopters been coming a lot, like a lot of them. Like the black, like that wasn't a Black Hawk one, but those helicopters been coming, like every day. You hear what I'm saying? Like every day, y'all. Them helicopters been coming. You real me? Like every day. You know, I wish my Brittany would just pull up on me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, I love that girl every way, y'all. Every way. Hold on, did Matt Jow. Man, what that mean? No disrespect either though, but what that mean? Are you like, I don't know what language that is, but damn, I wish I had a translation though. Hey, shout out to you, yo, wherever you from, you know what I'm saying, whatever language you speaking on here, shout out you and your peoples. Shout out your peoples. Hope you have a good day. Handle all you're supposed to handle. Attack this bitch. Attack this world. This world is yours, man. Attack it. Attack it. You know, it's so real though, y'all. It's so real. All the stuff that I be speaking on. But I really just be trying to give y'all faith to speak on that type of time, to jump out there. You feel me? If I'm jumping out there, y'all can jump out there. You know, I mean, look at me. I'm technically a homeless person, sleeping outside, right? And I'm speaking for truth amongst like the richest area and richest stuck up people. You know, the white lady that's in this van that just passed me just now, you might have heard the van passing by me, as just right when she seen me, she didn't want to make eye contact with me. You know, people are intimidated by me, and half of people are intimidated by me, and then the other half, I mean, look where we at, y'all. Look where we at. Look who's over there, y'all. What's that? That's the slave catchers. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize this. We're in hell, y'all. You know, we're in hell. So every day you make it the next day, and this shit almost being over, you got to realize what we're in, what's going on, how these people are trying to get you to react. But Mother Nature is taking care of all of it. You know, the radiation is here. Man, I'm so happy for this radiation. Man, thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you for this radiation. You know, all of y'all should be thanking Mother Nature for this radiation right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit is pulling me out of this shit. It's getting me out the clutches of all this abuse. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all. Sometimes I gotta be feeling like they be following me. Look. He was just going the whole opposite way. Now he going this way. Look. You gotta get him on video and shit. You feel me? Because somehow they always end up close to me and shit, or coming the way I'm going and all of that. So you just gotta get them on video. You feel me? You gotta get them on video and shit. Because it's real. It's real out here. You know what I mean? It's real out here. We almost home. You know what I'm saying? It's just survival at the end of the day. Ignore cognitive dissonance, because that's not stopping reality that's taking place. You know, tap in with nature, tap in with your planet. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because as Black people, I feel like a lot of us are starting to realize that because of all the stuff that's happening that people can't control, it's not for them. And that's what's making them get more and more angry towards us. You know, but this shit wouldn't have happened towards you negatively if you were to just have more respect and didn't get complacent in your arrogancy. That's not our fault that you got complacent in your arrogancy and thought that karma wasn't gonna come this fast. That has nothing to do with us, you know? So that's why I don't really get how they so surprised when they was basically aware with what they've been doing, you know? The avoidant energy towards the issues and everything. Like, they just didn't know how deep it was, but you know, and it happened to be even worse than they suspected. But yeah, y'all, it's just a reality, you know. I'm glad I got to just chop and bop with y'all real quick. You feel me? I already feel a lot better. Y'all know y'all my therapy, you know? Y'all my therapy. Y'all my therapy as far as me to give out information to y'all about what's taking place amongst the abuse that I conquer every day as a Black man. It'd be funny as shit, y'all, because I click on my videos, right? And then, you know, when you click on it, you can read like the transcript or whatever, and then you could some of them, it lets you summarize the video up, right? So I'll be pressing like summarize the video, what I'm saying, what I'm talking about and stuff. And it'd be crazy as shit when you be reading. Nah, for real, it'd be funny as shit, y'all. Like, hold on, let me go on my phone and start reading some of it. It'd be funny as shit. Like, I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. I'm gonna click on it from my other phone. I'm gonna read some of it. That shit be funny as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That shit be hilarious. Hold up. All right, RoBs Inferno. Um, all right, so this one that I did 21 minutes ago, right? See if they summarize it. Oh, this one didn't. Hold up, let me go to another one. Like a more older one. Hold up. It'd be funny as shit, y'all. Okay, so like I'm just click on this random one. Let's see if it says. Yeah, summarize the video. Look, y'all. Look. Summarize. Oh, they didn't give me one for this one. Hold up. Let me do another one. It'd be funny as shit when I be reading it. That should be hilarious to me. All right, summarize video. All right, here we go. Hold up. Look. Look, hey, this shit right here. This should be hilarious, y'all. Because it's so real. It's like, here's a summary of the key points. Emotional distress and systematic issues. The speaker begins describing an anxiety attack related to conversations about children. He expresses a growing distrust of black women, blaming them for current societal problems and accusing them of being easily manipulated and controlled. Referencing the Willie Lynch letter, he highlights the pain caused by these issues. The state of the world as hell. The speaker asserts that the current world is hell due to the abuse, organ harvesting, and sadistic acts against children. He emphasizes that nothing is more important than children. Confront injustice. He's like pinpoints. He states his intention to confront those he perceives as complicit or Uncle Tom's, making them uncomfortable, regardless of the situation. He warns that ignoring real issues will only lead to more aggressive, nonviolent truth-telling, which it will. Changes in anatomy and species. The speaker mentions that his anatomy is changing for the better. You see how they say that, like as if like it's wrong, like that's like a personal opinion. You see that, how they do that? I'm telling y'all, this system is genocidal as shit. Like, that's not my personal opinion. Like oh, I think that this is happening, so this is happening. No, it's really happening. All living organisms right now, your anatomy is changing for the better or the worse. Like, this is happening right now. He expresses deep pain over separated from his child and seeing other children of a similar age. Harassment, surveillance. The speaker frequently mentions being harassed and followed, implying surveillance by slave catchers. He plans to start recording these instances to show his audience. Critique of lies. Yeah, like it's just like the summarize. Reading that shit is crazy how they be summarizing up everything I'm saying, but it's all truth though, yo. Like I'm not. It's all truth, you know. So I'm glad that y'all got to read my some of them be having summarizing, but then some of them don't. But it's interesting though when they do have it, and they can summarize it and you can read it up like that. That should be interesting because it states everything. I ain't even finished reading it, but everything that I was stating in there about on one of my videos that I be speaking about, that's all. Y'all notice how that's all stuff that's not regular conversations that people are having, but that's all stuff that's like real spill. You get what I'm saying? And when you think about stuff that's real spill, or if it's affecting people in a negative manner because it's not being spoke about, like the actual solutions, not whatever's presented from the people that's creating a problem also, right? So when you really think about this, you really see what's going on. So you're like, how are those things not spoke about? But those are all like just that lore. I didn't even finish reading it, y'all. But just that lore bit that I was reading and shit, those are all real issues, you know? All real ass issues that's going on. And stuff that's going on now that wouldn't have been going on if more respect would have been taken. You feel me? Yeah, this is facts, y'all. So I don't be trying to say this to be an asshole. People just be judging my intellect on financial stance. Or just the fact that because I'm talking about some of the same stuff, that like it's a problem, but this stuff still going on as it's closing out. The last of it, of course, but it's still here. Like my mom was talking about this, right? Look at this shit, y'all. My mom was talking about this and shit, and she was saying with this, she was saying, because I used to always think about this building. She was saying with this, it's like, look, electricity. This building has been here for forever, damn near. You know what I'm saying? And it just be empty. It's all these office buildings. But how often do you see stuff like this, right? How often do you see stuff like that? Buildings that's empty, or like, you know, whether you're homeless or not, y'all. This ain't a homeless thing, but this is just looking at reality of people that have less than things, right? Because that's stuff that I was thinking about even when I wasn't homeless, you know, before I even got homeless, you know, again, or whatever. Like, I would think about this, like damn, man, imagine how much money is in that building. It's like over $1 million building, couple million and shit. Think about how much people that are sleeping outside tonight, or how cold it's gonna be, and some people that's gonna get denied because there's not, you know, they're filled up. That should already let you know how big that problem is already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, how is it all these money for, how do y'all have money for all of this other stuff to spend money on that's irrelevant towards the area and all of that, but you don't have money to open up another shelter, so whatever people is in the area, there's nobody sleeping outside, and when it gets cold, everybody has a place to go. Nobody's getting turned down. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, the shit be bogus for real, yo. Like, it's like a lot of the stuff of them acting like they really care, like it's all illusions. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that like all of these problems can be fixed for real, but they don't want to fix the problems because they like the system exactly how it is. You know, as much people getting locked up every day, they want that. You know, the problems that's going to lead towards certain people having mental health issues later on, they want that. This is what they want, y'all. I'm not saying this. Look, this is another one. Look, this is some more. Look, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, y'all. You're a fan of Hawaiian pizza, bacon, and pineapple are the best combination. You know, I'm not really a pizza person like that. You know, but I'm not really a pizza person like that. You know, but I literally I'm man, I really I'm not even gonna say that, but life is crazy though, y'all. But I really hope that y'all are really hearing what I'm saying, because I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart about this type of stuff. You hear me? Like, these are real problems that's going on. Like, and I guarantee y'all in certain places, wherever you live at, you check, it's probably even more buildings like that. That's like nobody's living in, and nobody rented out. And you would say to yourself, like how come, right? Like, how come? Like, how could this even be, right? And when you ask yourself those questions and you see that, you would say to yourself, like, you know, there really is no answer for it, right? But it's going on, and frequently. So then you start feeling like, look, y'all, they spraying the skies right now. Look, I'm about to catch. Look at this shit. And so this, I'm telling y'all how real it is. Look. You hear what I'm saying? We in hell, y'all. You see this? They're constantly spraying the skies. They're constantly spraying the skies, and this isn't changing the radiation, you know, as everything is picking up and everything like that. But they're constantly doing this, y'all. You know, and more people are becoming aware of even what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it lets you know how much they're not trying to hide it now, because they're at a point where it's like they're doing whatever they can to save themselves, but they know that this shit is over. You know, they know no matter how much they spray the skies, that's going to have no effect in the everything intensifying as it's about to do right now. with the radiation going even higher than it's ever been. You know, M class flares, X class flares. Then right along with the ozone layer peeling back. The ozone layer is only going to peel back even more. You get what I'm saying? Like all of this is a reality. You know, all of this is a reality. This isn't by choice. This isn't by accident or anything. This is something that's really taking place, y'all. You know, and one of the things I want y'all to do is don't really stay too focused on like the wars and stuff like that. It's a lot of negative energy that's out here, but you gotta make sure that you just keep energy balanced around it, right? And definitely eat good and stuff like that. Enjoy the rest of your day, mama. You Latina, right? Make sure you get a lot of sun. The mother of my child is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. I have a son named Sion. So enjoy the rest of your day. You know your ancestors, the Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas. Make sure you get a lot of sun. Your veins green just like me. That's radiation running through your entire body. Enjoy your day, goddess. See what I'm saying? She looked at me like I was crazy at first, you know? I wouldn't put it on camera, but this is just what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You know, right? And I'm fighting for my son right now, right? But, and she probably was, I don't know what she was. She might have been like Peruvian or maybe Bolivia or, I don't know where she was from, but I know she was Latina though. But if I would have put the camera on her, and I understand like she's going to work or whatever, right? But in the way how she was walking past me, even in the way, if y'all would have heard her voice, even when I asked, I said, "You Latina?" Like she said it like, yeah, like passive aggressive and shit. Like she really didn't give a fuck about me, really didn't want me talking to her. This is the lack of respect that we have for each other. You get what I'm saying? And she probably was sizing me up, probably seen how I look, my hair not done. She's probably like, you know, he ain't worth shit. Why do I gotta be looked at in that manner from a person that you don't know, that just gave you some positive energy that happens to be walking by you, that's on his live, that's on his phone? Y'all get what I'm saying? It's sad. It's really sad out here. Until we remember who we are, type stuff like this is gonna as we remember who we are, type stuff like this is gonna happen even more. It's just a reality, you know. I'm just being completely honest with y'all. How you doing? No, it's all good. Enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Yeah, but this is a real thing, you know. But I mean, let me tell y'all, in the same way how I said that to her, let's say like if I would have had my son with me, right? Or if let's say even the mother of my child, like she didn't do all she did, right? And we would have still been together. And she wasn't a hoe, she wasn't cheating, she wasn't partying, drinking, and doing these drugs. Like say she wasn't doing none of that. And none of this conniving side life shit or none of that, right? Let's say like she was upfront with everything and straight loyal, right? That's the type of Latina goddess that like if she would have me with her, she would have got really like offended. You get what I'm saying? She would have got like really offended, and she would have probably like sized up the girl I'm with. You know what I mean? She would have sized up her. You know? For real. That's like them type of Latina goddesses. Like I almost wish that I could have put the camera, because if y'all would have seen her energy was terrible. Her energy was terrible. That shit was so bad, y'all. That shit was so bad. Like, I'm just glad I'm on some positive shit. And I'm glad that I have respect for my species and shit. But damn. You know? So, I'm happy I'm on this chop and bop with y'all off the early. I definitely needed it. I hope y'all needed it. Say, why am I talking about chemtrails? That's so 90s. Art Bell used to talk about it. I don't know who Art Bell is, but the reason why I'm talking about it, bro, is because the They're doing it to try to stop the radiation. They was doing it back then in the 90s. The radiation wasn't as high as it is now, bro. Back in the 90s, the ozone layer wasn't peeled back as it is now, bro. At the same time, radiation is increasing. Even to your standpoint that even on the websites and stuff, they're showing these instruments, they're showing really what's happening on the planet. They're hiding data. Even some of them like a month now, you know? So no, it's completely different things since the 90s, bro. Respectfully saying to you. UVC radiation is ground level. We in a microwave right now, bro. But yeah, y'all, it's a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, and also check some on my page now, on my TikTok, RoBs Inferno and stuff. You'll see I got videos of them even going crazier like that. That's the first time I actually put it on video or took a picture of it that it's only been one. You can look on my on RoBs Inferno right now on my shorts. I have a video, and even in the video I'm showing 2 separate ones, and even that's not even a lot. Regularly when I catch them, y'all, it'd be like 5 of them at the sky all at one time, 5, 7. Them going crazy, all different angles. Sky already tore up from the last 20 minutes of them doing it. Some of them didn't spread out yet, and they spreading out slowly, as you could tell. So the same line of the chemtrail that was made, like usually they be going way crazier than that just now. That was actually that's why it's ironic that Yo said something about it like chemtrails are so 90s. I'm like, what? This shit crazy right now. This shit is popping. You know, it's a real time, y'all. But like I said, like I was even talking with one guy or whatever. And I was talking to him about DNA and stuff like that. And I was telling him, and when I was talking to him about DNA, I was talking to him about how you know, he's natural and stuff, and he was saying that how like he was born with a tail, but he was spliced from the dire wolf and stuff, right? And I'm just like, wait a minute. I don't care how you look at it. He was the disconnect was he was saying as if like the wolf or the dire wolf doesn't share DNA with a Doug at all, or they don't have any of the same DNA, or they're not a mutation of each other in any way, and that's a lie. You know, I understand that the dire wolf is like one of the most organic ones. Like they recently made like 2 puppies of them. I knew exactly the wolf that he was talking about. He thought I didn't know the wolf he was even talking about. I'm like, I know exactly what the dire wolf is like. They just actually made some. They genetically made like 2. I think they're a little bit older now, but 2 white ones. So it's like 2 white baby ones and shit. But he said that he was born with a tail, and he cut it off. And he was telling me, and I was like, then you're not fully all the way black then. And he was saying like, yeah, he is, but I'm gonna just say this: I don't know if Israel people are neuromelanated or not. I gotta look that up, or if they're melanated, right? But I think he said that his mom was. I asked him what his mom was, and I think he said that his mom was Israeli. Hello. And when he said that to his mom, he said that about his mom. I was thinking about it more when he said that, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. It might not be me, because my mom is straight black, neuromelanated, like, you know, like the African woman, like the African American woman, you know, straight neuromelanin. You could tell by me, like. You can tell by my ether. You can tell by everything with me. Like my dad is black and my mom is black. You know. My grandma is black. Like both sides. You know. Like y'all. That low key is a big motherfucking spider on a low. And he got him a little snack too, yo. I gotta get this shit on video. Look at this shit, y'all. Yo got him a little snacksy. Hold up. Y'all see him? Oh, I can't. It won't let me. They won't really let me get on him. But he right there though. He right there. That nigga not playing though. But yeah though, I hope. Hey, shout out anybody that's came in on the live or my lives today, or that is even on it now. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make the world. Shout out to y'all. You know, this has been a good Lord Chop and Bop. I'm very grateful to have it with y'all. You know, we made it to here another day. This grid is about to crash. What's going to be the thing on the episode today? We know we almost there. Everybody hold their head. Shout out my Brittany, my Brit. I don't know how much longer I can stay away from you. You know, I need to see my Scorpio. I need to see my Scorpio. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the Scorpio sparked the Aquarius heart. Sparked the Aquarius heart since day one, and I don't know. So yeah, everybody have a good day. Peace, power, abundance to everybody, even the human beings, yo. Because I feel like I don't need to be saying it enough, but sometimes like I feel I do, because people like to make it seem like I be racist sometimes because of what I be talking about. I'm not racist at all, yo. Not racist. You know, I'm angry. I'm kind of passive at times. Yeah. You know, I know most of y'all don't even know what y'all species really did. You know, y'all just know that y'all not me and I'm not y'all, but how I can explain it to you and really what's going on. Like, y'all don't really know really what your species did and really what's what. So I can't really hold you accountable for some shit that 9 times out of 10 you don't know. You get what I'm saying? So please understand that it really just be for righteousness and it be for children. For why I'm talking about this and everything. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. It's a rear points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to my guys and goddesses, not high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Brittany, if you see this, you need to pull up on me. Like, you need to pull up on me. All jokes aside, like, you need to pull up on me. I'll be in the Fair Lakes area. You need to pull up on me. I need you to pull up on me.